Exterior, cake shop. Day. A window. A fist suddenly enters frame and knocks on the window. We discover that the knocking came from an employee of a cake shop. He is inside the building, but he knocked in order to wake up two guys who are sleeping by the outside door. He flips the closed sign to open. He is practically telling the two guys to wake up because the store is now open. The two guys outside wake up. Guy 1 wears a blue shirt, jeans, and red Converse. Guy 2 is extremely short. He is wearing a suit and a red tie. Exterior, sidewalk 1. Day. The two guys are rushing down the sidewalk. It seems as if they are late for something. Guy 1 holds the cake in his hand. Interior, train. Day. A wall. A fist suddenly enters frame and knocks on the wall. We discover that the knocking came from the ticket collector of a stopped train. He is waking up the last passenger, Betty, who is sitting alone on the train. Betty wears black shoes, black jeans, and a yellow t-shirt. She is confused for a second, looks out the window, and realizes it is her stop. She gets up. Exterior, train station. Day. Betty is running out of the train station with two very big baggages that are difficult for her to carry. One of her baggages is yellow. One of her luggages is open. Clothes start to fall out. She drops her luggages and goes back to collect her clothes on the floor. A car drives by and hits one of her luggages. She doesn't notice it. She turns around and realizes that one of her luggages is gone. Interior, apartment room. Day. A chair flying in midair. We reveal Guy 2 catching the chair. Guy 1 grabs another chair and hands it over to Guy 2. Guy 2 also grabs a small round table with a red tablecloth on top. Exterior, street 1. Day. We see both guys running down the street while carrying more stuff than they can handle. It looks ridiculous. Two hilarious individual close-ups. A slow-motion running shot of Guy 1 to allow time to see the struggle and to see his facial expression. This slow-motion shot also allows time to see all the stuff that he has with him. Flowers with red roses, a bottle of wine, 2 wine cups, 2 plates, 2 forks, and the cake. A slow-motion shot of Guy 2. He's carrying the round table and the 2 chairs. It is heavy. The guy is really short. He is also trying to hold down the red tablecloth from flying off the top. Then we see a profile, close-up of Guy 1's sweaty face as he stops to take a breath. He is looking to the right of the screen. Exterior, pond. Day. We see a profile, close-up of Betty's face. She's looking to the left of the screen. She is struggling for some reason. We then discover that she is actually pulling her yellow luggage out of a pond. The water makes it heavy. Interior, apartment room 2. Day. A montage. The wet baggage lands on the floor and water squirts from all sides of it. Betty's clothes lands on a laundry basket. Her hand grabs a yellow towel. She dries her wet hair with the towel as if she just took a shower. Her hand grabs a black sundress from the closet. She puts on yellow Converse. A final establishing shot of her. She's ready to go. She's wearing the black sundress and yellow Converse. She turns her head toward a top corner of her room. As she turns, the camera quickly pans to the direction she is looking, and we cut as the camera is moving. Exterior, outside dining area, restaurant, day. The camera continues the panning motion, and it stops at a clock. It's 12:30. A rack focus, or zoom back, to Guy 1 looking at the clock. He turns and uses fingers to signal, "Let's go." Then we see that Guy 2 is sitting down, sipping on water. He is taking a break and looks completely miserable. All their stuff is piled on the floor. Exterior, sidewalk 2. Day. Again, the two guys run with all their stuff. One of the legs of a chair falls to the ground. The two guys stop. They turn and go back to get the leg of the chair. They quickly put their stuff down on the floor, and they try to fix the situation. Guy 1 places the cake on top of a parked car. The two guys try to fix the leg of the chair. It is actually pretty easy to fix, but the two guys treat it as if they are trying to defuse a bomb. Suddenly, the car with the cake on top starts to drive off. The chair is fixed. Guy 1 notices the car already down the street. It has the cake on top. Exterior, street 2. Day. The two guys chase after the car. It is too far. They are still carrying all of their stuff. Exterior, street corner 1. Day. Guy 1 makes it to the corner of the street. The car made a turn and it is already way too far. Guy 1 stops running. The profile of his entire body is on the left side of the screen with a red wall behind him. Exterior, street corner 2. Day. The profile of Betty's entire body is on the right side of the screen. There is yellow wall behind her. A close-up of her face. Her eyes go left and then they go right. Confusion. We reveal that the car with the cake on top drives right in front of her. She has no idea why there is a car with a random cake on top that has not fallen off yet. Another close-up of her face. She is puzzled. Exterior, side of building. Day. A close-up of Guy 1's face. His eyes go right, then they go left. Cut back to reveal that he is looking at a map of the town. He is trying to figure out the best way to catch up to the car. He is looking for a shortcut. He turns around and signals his buddy to run through an alley. Exterior Street 3. Day. As Guy 1 makes it out of a crack of some random building and onto the middle of the street, the car with a cake on top suddenly stops as it is about to hit him at about 60 miles per hour. The driver of the car slams on his brakes and the cake comes flying off and onto Guy 1's arms. Pretty lucky. Exterior Beach. Day. Both guys set up the dinner table right at the beach. They put the cake, wine bottle, wine glasses, plates, and forks into an elegant positioning. Then Guy 1 grabs Guy 2 and takes him off to the side. Exterior beach entrance. Continuous. Guy 1 gives Guy 2 a few dollars and some change. It seems as if he is giving him all he has, but Guy 2 is satisfied anyway and walks off. Exterior beach. Day. The couple runs toward each other. The table is in the middle of them. A shot of their feet. He is wearing red Converse and she is wearing yellow Converse. She tiptoes, a sign of kissing. An establishing shot of the two kissing. In the foreground there is a little girl walking from left to right holding yellow balloons and a little boy walking the opposite direction with red balloons. A random coincidence. A final close-up kissing shot in slow motion. Random red and yellow confetti falls around them.